love the parables in the Bible. There can be a different application for every different situation. The story that I want to give you now perhaps could have a different application for everyone that's listening. I was a passenger in a car just a few weeks ago, and while I was a passenger, I was saying to the driver, oh my goodness, look at that. Oh, I hadn't seen that before. Now, I've been in this town for years, and yet because I wasn't driving, I saw things I'd never seen before. How true that is in life. Whether you're the owner of a business, the pastor of a church, the leader of an organization, there are times we're steering the ship so much we miss what's around about us. Sometimes a manager will micromanage everybody underneath them, and those folks, they can't break through a glass ceiling because the owner or the manager, the leader, has their way of doing it, and that's fine. Goodness, they got you to where you are today. But there are times, if you're a leader, parent, husband, wife, pastor, manager, whatever you are, then there can be an application in this for you, where to be a passenger just for a moment, just to take a step back and have a look around about you at what you're missing on. How true it is with God, hey? That sometimes we've got our hands on the steering wheel so much. God's saying, you know what? You're missing the obvious. Let me take the steering wheel. Be a passenger for a while, huh? And have a look around. I was walking out my front yard one time and I felt the grass under my feet. I ran out, no shoes on, and I felt the grass under my feet, and I thought, oh my goodness, I haven't felt this in such a long time. In that moment, because I was doing something different, I got a different message, and the message, life's worth living. You got to pause for a little moment and, as we say, smell the roses. As I was in that car, noticing all these different things, houses I hadn't seen before, a restaurant I didn't even know was there. It happened because, well, I was a passenger. And I'm sure as Christians, we love Jesus with all our heart and we trust him. The word says, be still and know that I am God. Let me take the steering wheel. Now, this application might be for you as a manager, a boss, parent, pastor, leader, but it's also an application for every Christian. That we as Christians can trust in a living God, that if he's driving the steering wheel, we're going to see things we never saw before, and an opportunity to do things we never did before, to hear things we never heard before, because he's doing the driving. I'm the passenger. God bless. I hope that this application, or whatever it is for you, might be God-breathed, that you might receive something and rest in the trust of the living God that loves you.